Hey guys and girls, how you doing? You know, I just made the video, it came out great, and then I decided to do it again because I had a shave. That's the thing about having a good camera, which makes you feel a bit insecure sometimes. When you film a video, it shows every part of your face, like if your beard's messy, your hair, or if you've got like bags, it's like a bit of an examination. Right, so how to overcome your porn addiction. Especially when you've got social anxiety, depression, and maybe zero dating life. So I'm just getting my thoughts together because it's really hard to make a video again when you've just made it. It came out perfect, and now I've forgotten the things I said. So let me just go over them, right? These are some new things. So first of all, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos, and as always, like and share. Only if you want to, that is, obviously. There's no point in forcing people to like your videos if they don't want to. So I'd rather people didn't like the video if they didn't like it. You got to like it because you like it. Let me know in the box below what your feelings are, thoughts, and if I've helped you or not in these videos, previous ones or today. So the first thing I'm going to get into is that you should always reward yourself when you don't watch porn, and I'll explain what I mean. For most part, we always beat ourselves up. I guarantee if you watch porn today or you watched it yesterday, you'd be beating yourself up for days, you'd be punishing yourself, putting yourself down, you'd feel guilty, you'd feel ashamed. But I think it's very important, even if you don't watch porn for one day, that's still a huge success for a lot of people, because if you're watching it every day, right, some people are, some people are not. Some of you have told me that, and I appreciate your honesty, right? It takes courage. So going without one day is still a success in my opinion. You still managed to not do it, or 2 days or a week. So I think that's very important, you know, for your healthy self-esteem and confidence, to reward yourself and say, I'm proud of myself today because I didn't watch porn. You know, I resisted the addiction. Second part, and I know it's a bit off topic, but it does connect with this, is doing other things that make you feel good, other acts of discipline. For me, I've done a new video on intermittent fasting, which is basically a diet which is really straightforward. It revolves around fasting throughout a certain time of the day and then having a meal. So you don't starve yourself, but you fast. For example, you might eat your first meal at 8 p.m. and it's really great for losing weight. I'm really enjoying doing this diet, which is why I made a video. Now, coming back to the porn addiction, I think the more areas in your life that you succeed in, the better you're going to feel. Hence, the more likely you are to get the confidence and the discipline and the strength to not watch porn. So I'm not telling people to diet and lose weight. I'm just telling you things that I've done that have helped me. And if you feel like you want to do that, then you can go ahead and do that. So other areas where you might be addicted, or you lack discipline, or you're not being your best, you can go and work on those areas and they'll increase your chances of beating porn. Now, I said this in my other video, I have to say it again, right? Because that video is not going to ever be seen. Usually the best advice I'd give any young guy or guy of any age that wanted to get over porn addiction, I would say just get a girlfriend, you know, get a real relationship. But obviously the times that we're in, it's not that easy with the lockdown, and we're constantly back and forward. 1 minute we can socialise and then we can't socialise, and you know, even when we can socialise, people are still a bit nervous because of the virus. So I can't really give that advice with full confidence and feel good about that right now. So what I'd say is, if you can't date at the moment, then you work on these other areas, which are what I've said. The next thing is, it's so important to have a hobby. I said that in the previous video I made. And that's important because it gives you a focus. You know, my hobby is I try and make a video every single day. Sometimes I don't even upload it, but just the sake of getting in front of the camera and talking, because it's sometimes, even today, it's challenging. You don't always feel like being in front of the camera speaking. The same way that people don't always feel like getting up and doing things, going to work or university or getting out of bed. So, you know, when you've got a hobby that you enjoy doing, and that, like I said, even a hobby that you love, you're going to get days you don't feel like it. If you can push yourself to do it, I'm telling you, it has such a profound effect on your mental health and how you feel about yourself. And these little things can make you feel happy, you know. So that's important. Another thing that I don't want to miss out on, I'm going a bit all over the place, but it will make sense, hopefully, right? And if it doesn't let me know in the box below, I try and be better in my upcoming videos, because to be honest, on this video, I should have written the things down so it's more professional, but because I just done a video, I don't really have time. I've just had to jump in front of the camera and hope that I can remember all the tips. So another important factor is a question I'll ask you, right? I ask myself this: what is it you do when you get down and depressed and you get anxious or you've got anxiety? Now I know for me, if I'm not quite aware of my behaviours, I tend to do the same addictive patterns, like overspending, overeating junk food or comfort eating, masturbation, porn. So I've realised that these are behaviours that we do. They're kind of bad habits that we do unconsciously without realising. So when you realise bad habits that you've got, things that you do when you get down, you've got a choice to not do them. You've got a choice to say, okay, I feel down. No one likes feeling down. I don't like feeling down. It's a horrible feeling. You feel like the world's ending. You feel like it's hopeless. But what can I do that will make me feel better? You know, eating loads of junk food ain't gonna, it makes you feel good for the short run, but then you feel awful after. What can I do that's gonna make me feel good long term? And that's a question that you'll have to answer, right? Everyone's different. For me, I can't speak for everyone, but I hope it can help some of you. Things that make me happy are usually always things around discipline, responsibility, and taking action and being social. So cleaning my apartment, taking a shower, shaving, keeping in shape, you know, doing chores that I need to do, you know, checking the mail, you know, all things that are just adult things, you know, making a phone call to my mum or a friend, going out for a long walk, doing some exercise, you know, watching something positive. These things will take me out of my depression and anxiety, and they will stop me from watching pornography, right? So everyone's got the opportunity to do this, and I realised, I know it's easier said than done, but there's always a choice. You've always got a choice to either watch porn or not watch it. There's a choice to overeat or not to overeat. So with the intermittent fasting, it helps you to build discipline. I think it gives you more energy. You appreciate your food more, and that the strength that it gives you, right? I don't mean like muscle, like big arms and being able to lift like a heavy amount of weight, right? That's a form of strength, and that has its place, but it's inner strength. It's the strength to go, I feel like watching porn, I'm about to watch it, no, I'm not going to watch it. You know, that's the real strength which you have to build, right? Because you can be strong at lifting weights, but you still might be quite weak internally, mentally and emotionally, at not being able to stop yourself from watching porn. And for those people, right, I just want to make a point of saying as well, right, I never make these videos to judge people that watch porn. I just want to make that clear, right? Because people might misinterpret what I'm saying. I make these videos for people who want this advice, who are looking for it online, who appreciate it, and who want to be better, and they want to openly get over this addiction. And I also do it to keep myself, I do it as well to help myself. It's a two-way thing, right? So I just want to make a point of saying that. So no one is being told, or, you know, and realistically, how could I judge people for watching porn? I'm just another human being, just the same as you, and I've struggled with it myself. So I just want to make that clear, right? But I appreciate a lot of you that appreciate my videos and stuff. So there's that as well. There's really learning about these behaviours, and I think that's the question I want to end this video on, is what is it you do when you get down, depressed, lonely, socially anxious, bored? Because I think these are the times when we're most vulnerable. These are the times these are when the quick fixes, the addictions, are most tempting. And if you can intervene and interfere with that pattern and break that pattern, you are really going to be onto something great. And that will give you, and you know, what I'm trying to explain is, I'm going off topic here. I did boxing for many years, right? I wasn't a professional, but boxed as an amateur, and I've heard lots of boxing trainers say this. It's not everyone that goes in the boxing ring that's going to be a world champion or a British champion, but everyone that goes in the boxing gym and does that discipline, trains, even if you don't do sparring, they seem to improve in their life. They do better in life because they learn tools. They learn tools in the boxing gym that they can use in life, in job interviews, people skills, discipline, respect, gratitude, personal boundaries. So it's really about learning these skills, and this is what I'm teaching as we're doing all of these videos. So what is it that you can do to develop these skills? Because when you develop tools, it does give you confidence, you know, when you can look after yourself, when you're fit, when you've got, when you know that you treat people, you know, you're good to people, you're kind, you treat people how you want to be treated. It makes you feel good about yourself, and all these things help you to beat porn. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that, you know, if you train boxing, you're not going to watch porn, because it doesn't mean that. But my point is, you're less likely to be prone to addiction when you've built a good self-confidence and you've developed tools and social skills. So the next thing, moving on, right? Sorry guys, in my mind, I'm thinking I want to make this video much better than the last one, because the last one came out great, but I did notice I felt like I looked a bit scruffy. I had a big beard, and I thought, right, I want to make a good example and shave it, right? So in my mind, I'm a bit competitive like that. I have to get this video, I have to give more than I did in the last one. So the next one is about being social. Like I said, I know it's difficult with the coronavirus because the rules are so complicated, but try and be social. Like, speak on the phone to your parents, friends, make a video, do a live stream, or meet up within the rules and the guidelines, go out. Because the more social you are, you always just feel better. You know, it's hard to explain it logically, but it's common sense. You know, the more social you are, the less lonely you feel. When you don't feel lonely, you're less likely to have the hunger to watch porn. And like I said, long term, guys, for the guys, of course, we want to get a real relationship. We want to have a real woman, so we can, you know, that's what life's about, right? And then you're less likely to watch it. And again, I know there's a counter argument. I know there's a lot of men who still watch porn and they're in relationships. I'm not naive about that, but I'm just making a point of saying, again, you're less likely to want to watch that stuff when you've got a relationship. That's been my experience, right? I can't speak for everyone. That's all I really can do, is speak on my experience and hope that it can help people in their lives, right? But I'm not telling people what to do or how to live. So I think I've covered everything. What else is there? Yeah, just, you know, and it's the simple things. And I think, like I said, I want to end on that question. What is it you do when you get down or depressed or demotivated or sad or ashamed or any negative emotion? If you can, I know it's hard, right? But if you can stop yourself in that time and find something positive to do, that will change your state. 'Cause that's what I found. Whenever I feel down, if I do something practical, I've said this in videos, usually it will always change my state. It will make me feel happy. It's always simple things that you think, oh, that wouldn't make me happy, like going and doing some shopping, or you might have to replace something in your house, or you might have to tidy up. It's always something that's practical. It's always something that requires you being proactive, or it might be meeting someone or having a conversation, or for some of us making a YouTube video. But it's the little things that make a difference in our mood. Little things can even make you feel depressed, and then you're likely to watch porn, or a little thing can make you feel really good about yourself and take all of that temptation, that thirst away to want to go and watch porn. So I hope I've explained it well. I mean, all of this is the honest truth with what I'm learning and experiencing and being able to explain. But yeah, I'm going to start, in my next videos now, I'm going to start writing the points down, because I am sort of losing my train of thought sometimes, because I'm having to think about experiences, and I can't always think quick enough. I think that might have something to do with me doing the dieting as well. I haven't eaten at all today, so I'm doing pretty good. But I will start writing the things down so I can say it quicker. But I'm sure you got a lot out today, alright? And we'll end it there. Have a good weekend. I hope everyone's safe, happy, and I'll see you next video. Become fearless.